Hi, I'm Leslie White. I'm a first grade teacher at Smith Elementary, and what this is showing you is a placement test that your kindergartner, first grader, second grader will take at the beginning of the year. You want all your students to take this placement test no matter where they ended at the previous year. And this is just walking you through what a placement test looks like. And it's going to jump around on skills and what they're asking. It's going to jump around on different levels. So this might seem very hard to some kids and very easy to some kids. But it's meant to do that. It's trying to get an idea of where to place the child for the school year. So on this video, I'm showing you just some examples of the activities that they're asking you. And I'm on purpose missing some because I want to see what it does. I don't want it to come out as a perfect score and score real high. I just want to see, for you to see what happens when a child is not getting some correct. And trying to show you just different activities that the student will have to complete. So it ranges from showing you phonics skills to reading comprehension skills, language skills, putting a sentence in the correct order. And so Lexia is right now gathering all this data, how each student is doing. And I would do this as a whole class so that every student in your class is doing it at the same time. So right now this is just showing you what the student will be doing. And these are the same kind of activities that once this placement test is done, these are the activities the student will be doing throughout the school year. So you're getting kind of an idea of what your whole class, they will be doing for Lexia all year.
The car. Scrub the dirt off the car. The car is left with a shine.
Now once some of this, once it's asked the student to do the activity and it's asking a question about it, the student does have to read some of it on its own. So you can see it will read the question, but then the student has to read the answer choices, and that's part of the assessment. So if a student couldn't do this, it's going to knock them down a little lower in the skill level. So now we're back to a phonics activity. And you can see that this is kind of a higher level phonics, more advanced phonics. And you will have to tell your students, especially at kindergarten or beginning first grade, it's okay if they don't know everything. That this is just to get an idea of what the student will be doing this year, and it's okay if they don't know the answer.
Is usually used at the end of a word. Listen to the word toy.
And on this placement test, it makes the student answer the question. So, you know, it won't skip anything. The student has to complete this before Lexia starts with them. So even if they don't know the answer, tell them to make a good guess, and that's going to give you an accurate level of where they should start at. You'll want your students to have their own headphones. If your whole class is doing this, then you want each child to have their headphones so that it's not loud in the room and all the students are hearing just their own iPad. And this can be done on Chromebooks as well, so it doesn't have to be just an iPad. Now you can see this is advanced. The student has to read each of these sentences and put them in the correct order. So if a student, kindergarten, first grade, can't read this, then that's going to knock them down on levels, which is appropriate.
Now read along as you listen to the story. Drive the big truck to the shed to get the
Now, after the student has put the sentences and made the story in order, it does read the story to them.
Then heat a hot dog on the fire. Yum. Next, you will be asked some questions about the story. Press this button when you are ready to go on.
So again, this is a comprehension question. We've gone back and forth between phonics questions and reading comprehension questions, trying to get an idea of what level the student should start at.
What can you heat on the
Now,
fire?
it says, good job. This is the end of the placement test. So once it's done, the screen is going to look like this, and it's going to have the student log in again. And now once the student logs in, it will be starting wherever the student placed at. But we have to get to that good job at the very end to know that the placement test is finished.
Thank you for watching our Lexia series with Leslie White. This concludes this portion of the series, but if you're interested in learning more, please feel free to take a look in the description box below where you'll be able to find the links to the other videos that we have made in regards to Lexia.